Joseph sat quietly in the hospital waiting room. His heart was beating fast, and he felt very worried. He could still hear the sound of Nneka's cries in his head. He loved his wife so much, and after 8 long years, they were finally going to have a baby. But now all Joseph could do was wait. The hospital was quiet, and the night felt even longer. Dr. Yusha was a kind woman, and she was known for helping many mothers deliver their babies safely. Joseph knew that Nneka was in good hands, but still, his mind was full of thoughts. What if something goes wrong? He whispered to himself. As he waited, Joseph thought about everything they had gone through. For 8 years, Nneka had been called barren. People had laughed at her, and some even said she would never have a baby. But now the baby was coming. This was their moment of hope. Suddenly, the door to the delivery room opened. Joseph jumped to his feet. It was Dr. Yushe, her face calm but focused. How is Nneka? Is the baby okay? Joseph asked, his voice shaking. Dr. Yushe smiled softly. We are doing everything we can. Don't worry, she's strong, and we are here to help her. It just takes time. Joseph nodded, though his heart still felt heavy. He sat back down, staring at the floor, praying silently. Patience and hope can carry us through our hardest moments. In life, we must trust those who help us and believe that good things will come, even after a long wait. Nneka's baby represents hope, the reward after many years of pain and struggle. Dr. Yushe symbolizes help and kindness, the people who support us in our times of need. The hospital represents a place of safety and healing, a refuge in moments of fear. The story continues from here, showing how Joseph learns the power of waiting and trusting others in the most important moment of his life. Joseph waited in the hospital for what felt like hours, though it had only been a little while. He paced up and down the hallway, listening to the sounds of the hospital machines beeping, nurses walking quickly, but no news about Nneka. He tried to sit down again, but his legs felt restless. As Joseph waited, he thought back to the first time he and Nneka talked about having children. They had been so excited back then, making plans for the future, choosing names for their future baby. But year after year, the hope faded. Nneka cried often, and Joseph felt helpless. He wanted to protect her, but he couldn't stop the hurtful things people said. Their neighbors had whispered, and his own mother had made things worse with her harsh words. But tonight, everything could change. If their baby was born safely, all the pain and waiting would be worth it. Suddenly, the door to the delivery room opened again. This time, a nurse stepped out, her face serious. Mr. Joseph, she called softly. Joseph's heart skipped a beat. Yes, how is my wife? How is the baby? He asked quickly. The nurse looked at him kindly. Your wife is still in labor. It's taking some time, but that's normal for a first baby. Dr. Yushe is with her, and everything is under control. Please try to be patient. Joseph nodded, but inside, the worry was growing. He wished he could be by Nneka's side, holding her hand, telling her everything would be okay. But all he could do was wait. He sat back down, but his mind wandered to the worst possibilities. What if the baby didn't survive? What if something happened to Nneka? Just then, a loud cry filled the hallway. It was the sound of a baby, clear, strong, and beautiful. Joseph's eyes widened. Was that his baby? A few moments later, the door opened once more, and Dr. Yush stepped out, smiling warmly this time. Congratulations, Mr. Joseph, she said. You have a healthy baby boy, and Nneka is doing well. She's resting now, but soon you'll be able to see both of them. Joseph's heart felt like it might burst with joy. He had waited for this moment for so long through years of pain, hope, and doubt. And now his baby boy was finally here. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, Joseph whispered, tears filling his eyes. Good things come to those who wait and believe, even in the face of doubt and difficulty. The baby's cry represents new beginnings and the triumph of hope after long suffering. Joseph's waiting symbolizes patience and faith, showing that perseverance through hard times can lead to joy. Joseph's life had changed forever, and though the journey to this moment had been long and difficult, he knew it was all worth it.